what's popping Real 16 TV is cause OP here. I'm with my man KiAnte Hardin and stuff. He plays football. He was a D1 athlete, played at different colleges and stuff, and now he plays for the CFL. We're just gonna start from the beginning. Where'd you grow up at and what made you start, you know what I'm saying, wanting to play football?
So I grew up in Webb City, Missouri. Went to Webb City for high school and stuff too. But I feel like my dad just playing sports and stuff was like, from day one, was always at basketball games. And then I fell in love with football too. And so at a young age, I would say probably around 4 or 5 is when I got into playing football. And just,
You was all around athlete, or did you only want to play football?
No, I played everything. I played soccer, basketball, football.
About when did you start? What sport did you start with?
Basketball and football when I was 4. Soccer probably the same age.
Around 4, yeah, because they got the what's it called? What is it? The little the league that we had around here. I forgot what it was about. YMCA. Yeah, I used to play for that too. Yeah. And so you started with tackle, or you were playing?
At first I started playing flag football.
Flag football.
Yeah.
See, I remember one of your games when I was younger. We knew each other when we was kids and stuff like that. So I remember when he played when I was younger. I remember somebody taking me. I knew his dad real well and his mom real well and stuff like that. So what made you keep playing football? You really liked it, or you knew you excelled at it? I knew you was fast as hell when we was kids. They already knew you was like.
No, I feel like just like liking it, but also like excelling at it too. Like, you know what I'm saying, being good at it at a young age. And just like seeing other people like Reggie Bush and stuff that I like looked up to and just liked their games and stuff. Maybe
you saw them in person at a young age, or you was watching them as a kid?
Just on TV.
Oh, that was in your inspiration? What was some of your other inspirations?
Devin Hester, Champ Bailey.
So they know and stuff like that. Your position, wide receiver, running back.
Wide receiver. I play corner now.
I
played receiver a little bit in college too, and then now I'm just playing corner. I'm probably going to power return too this year.
Power return.
Try to at least.
Special teams, is that just a way to get more on the field, or is that more like?
But it's also like it's actually like a important part of the game. People think it's just offense and defense. You got offense, defense, and special teams.
For real.
Like, you could like win a game just off of how you play special teams wise. You could like punt them into the red zone, make them, you know.
I kind of got some understanding of that. I get what you mean. And then, so are you gonna do any kickoff or any just punt?
Yeah, kickoff, punt, and punt return, all of them.
All of them. I feel that. So when you were younger, you went into you say tackle football around 6th grade. That's about when everybody hit, right? 6th grade, 5th grade, 3rd grade.
Yeah, it was like I started 3rd grade, but I didn't play 3rd grade. I was in St. Louis with my dad, so I missed the tryouts actually. So I couldn't even play tackle football my first year. So then after that, 4th grade, that's when I started playing tackle football.
And you started playing around here in Webb City, or did you start playing up there?
Yeah, Webb City.
Webb City.
Yeah.
And then you just moved up because Webb City got a good football program and stuff like that. Right. So it probably started off pretty early and stuff like that.
And the crazy thing is, like, my 4th grade team, we were not even good. Like,
no.
We were not good at all. Like, it was like, I wouldn't say bad to the Bears, but like, man, it was rough for real.
They said time would tell, you know what I'm saying, probably over time. I feel like a lot of people from you guys' school that was in your generation did well. I remember y'all had played, old boy went to go play for, does he play for Mizzou right now?
He plays for the Ravens right now.
Ravens right now, yeah, he cold. Yep. And y'all had a couple people from y'all school that went well.
We have a tight end with the Vikings right now too. We got some killers really for real. Like, we really have some players.
I was gonna say Webb City is known for athleticism. I'm not gonna lie to you. They got like all around every sport. It was good, you know what I mean? It's a good school to go to if you're gonna be an athlete, honestly.
Right, sure.
So then you got up and you got a little bit older and stuff like that. You probably was noticing that you was a little different than other people when it came to the game and stuff like that. You was pretty cold. Seeing you dunk when you was younger too, you already had bounce. So you already knew you was kind of athletic and stuff like that. What made you decide what school you was going to go and like wanted to be like an athlete for sure when you left?
Shit, for real. My real love was basketball all the time. So I really going into high school, I really wanted to play basketball somewhere. Definitely was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really like basketball a lot. Like, I wasn't gonna run track. I was gonna shoot in the gym every, you know what I'm saying?
Be cold, get as many shots in as you could.
Exactly. And really like pursue football and basketball. It ended up being like
you couldn't do.
They were the best at track, more, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
And so like, it's crazy.
Track with you now.
Yeah, it's crazy how you know, football kind of just like
it was
slowly
your passion.
Kind of, I was good at it, and then it's like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, just.
I feel it. I know, like Darian, our friend Darian and stuff. They let him know that he couldn't really play both sports. Did they kind of do you like that? They wasn't really trying to have you play basketball and football.
I could play both.
All around.
I wanted to play just like my class as a whole. We kind of just for some whatever reason we just stopped playing. I wish we would have kept playing for real, because that's my favorite sport for real still.
Basketball to this day.
Sure.
Do you be trying to play now, or is too much of a liability now?
No, I definitely like to play when I can. Not during season or anything, but like off season is good conditioning and whatnot.
Understandable. So then you went off to your first college right after high school and stuff that. Which college did you go to?
I went to the University of Minnesota.
And how'd you feel about their program and stuff like that? It was a good program? Or?
Yeah, for sure. No, so like obviously you know the SEC. That's you know already it is. It's the best conference
for sure.
And then I would say after that, you can say Big Ten and ACC, you know, one of those two. ACC lately because of Clemson, but like before that, you know what I'm saying, we always Ohio State, you know, Michigan States, you know, they always go crazy. So I feel like Big Ten or ACC is like second best conference to go to, and I feel like coaching staff wise, they had Coach Kill at the time, which he has some connections with Webb. He coached at Webb actually a long time ago.
So he was more one that seen you and knew to pick you up
for sure. And then, but like he just was like a good ass coach. Like everywhere he went, he won. He went to Webb City, he won. He went on to a college.
So he was well respected, and you already knew you wanted to play for. Bro.
There was a poll that came out before I went to college, and like he was like the number 2, like where other coaches want their kid to play for.
You know, like if I was to send somebody, I would send them right to him.
Your son. You tell your son if you're like your coaches. All these coaches are doing it. They're picking like whoever. If they had to pick let their son play for another coach, they're picking Coach Kill second. Like, he was second on this big ass poll. Like, and I'm thinking like he's not even that big of a coach yet. Not to say he's not a good coach, but like, you know,
he just wasn't a super well known coach.
Right, like you know Nick Saban, you know all these other, you know what I'm saying, sure. Lane Kiffin, you know all these other big, you know what I'm saying, because you know they're the SEC or big programs or whatever. But then like he was number 2, and like I didn't think he was like that known on that level. So just to see like that, everyone else respected him as a coach, like that was pretty.
So you felt like this would have been the smartest move for you to take
for sure. Yeah, that and then just like roster wise, like I knew like they had like 2 seniors. And then like a junior.
Oh, you knew for sure you were gonna play.
So depth chart wise, it was just like the best match. And then they let me go as an athlete, not just as a corner. So I played like I could have went either way, receiver or corner at the time.
At the time, did you pick which one did you pick?
I picked corner. I tried to play both for like a split second.
Because I remember seeing you in the news catching the football for sure.
Yeah.
And then you just decided that you was gonna be defensive full time after that.
Yeah.
And so would you prefer the tackling more than you prefer the playmaking?
I like both for real. I really like both.
You like being a headhunter?
Both though, like I'm not even crazy. I'm just like a playmaker. I'm gonna make plays. So balls in the air, just you know what I'm saying. Like
you like being on the highlight reel for sure.
Yeah.
So then you moved over to your next school. You went to Pittsburgh and stuff like that, and you saw how they played over there.
Yeah.
How'd you like it in comparison?
I mean, I feel like, you know, obviously the higher level is going to be better, you know, better place, you know what I'm saying, better athletes, but...
Iron sharpens iron.
Yeah, but exactly. Practice-wise even too, like, you practice every single day, you're going to get better and better.
Different.
Yeah, exactly. So then, but no, I feel like there was like some good players and stuff, and I could see like, okay, like how, you know what I'm saying, like, and like, I feel like, there's a lot of good players in Division II. Like for real, there's some good players.
People that didn't quite have the chance because they didn't make the grades or do exactly.
It could be that. It could be just size too. Because you know what I'm saying. Some people, you know, they're dogs. Like you know what I'm saying. They'd be great high school players. You know what I'm saying. But don't might maybe have the size, like offensive line wise, or this or that. So that's like the biggest difference was offensive line, defensive line. Like how, you know what I'm saying. But we had a crazy defensive line. Like not crazy defensive line, but we had some. We had actually like the whole D line, like D tackles, D ends. We had a pretty good like.
They held it down. So.
Yeah.
How well did y'all do that year that you did play while you were at Pitt?
At first, we started off hot, bro. We were 5-1. We were 5-0.
I was gonna say I remember talking about you too.
First year I was there. Okay. I tore my MCL the 6th game, and then like after that we went. I think we went 5-5. Like we lost 5 games in a row, and then. So that was, you know what I'm saying, that just happened to be just some fluke, you know, whatever. Stuff happens, it's, you know, it's football.
Nobody could really blame it, just popped up and stuff like that.
So then after that, sat out, but, you know what I'm saying, recovered. I actually didn't have to get surgery or anything, because it was just my MCL. I didn't tear like my meniscus or anything. And so, sat out a year, you know what I'm saying, got back right. Next year, we started off strong again, bro, and like just little things weren't clicking. We actually switched our whole offense from my Webb City offense in high school to like the veer option and stuff to that. And so like it's kind of weird when you do that at the collegiate level. Like high school it's okay because you know what I'm saying, like but you're going against collegiate coaches, you know what I'm saying, they know what they're doing.
Yeah, they got different formations.
It just didn't really work as well like as it did when I was in high school. So
I was gonna say, do you feel as though like the Webb City playbook is like a known enough playbook that anybody could get in and just research it pretty easy in comparison to the other one? Or you think since it's a small school, they ain't really paying attention to that playbook like that?
I mean, I don't know. I can't even. That's a good question. I would say like they're probably not looking at it, but I also feel like it's not that complicated because we have like a. You know what I'm saying?
Probably based off of bigger schools stuff anyway.
Something, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's definitely a little older, I would say, but like there's like I feel like you can kind of see the like I don't know
the plays that people are making is probably easier X and O it on the board.
I don't know if anyone can really stop it, but I would assume that my high school coach could like stop his own offense if he played against himself.
I know you guys used to beat us at everything. Is damn near. I mean, my freshman year we beat y'all, but that was basically it for us. And then they just beat y'all now when it comes to Web City. But besides that, y'all basically dominant. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So after you got done with your last year of college football, you decided that you were gonna talk to your agent and decide where you were going. Where'd you decide to go?
Yeah, so first, I was trying to see what was gonna get interest-wise from the NFL and stuff first. And I had some interest. I had like some some teams interested in stuff, but like it was like at the same time it was the same year as COVID and stuff. So like I feel like that really kind of like
made it harder.
It was detrimental in the sense of for everyone my age. You know what I'm saying? That like came out that year, and so I feel like things just kind of went dead for like a whole year. I had like a team call me like tell me, hey, we want to sign a corner. You know what I'm saying? We need a corner. We want to sign a corner. And he's
not trying to say the specifics of the team.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do all that. But they said they'll keep me up to date and basically tell me they didn't hit me back at all.
Never.
They hit me back at all.
I feel that.
And then a whole year goes by and that same team hits me up later. You know what I'm saying?
You went to a camp and stuff like that. Okay, so I remember what you're talking about now. And then how'd you feel about their camp? Was it a good camp or?
No, for sure. It was real good. Everything was good. It's just like to me, personally, I feel like it was just like you had a quick window. You had 2 days to really like.
Show them what you could do.
Show that you're different in some way, which is hard to do, especially when you're going against guys that they drafted and like so. You know what I'm saying? So I just felt like I didn't do bad, nor like it was like I didn't do enough to like really
show them.
But I feel like everyone was like kind of on the same level for real. So it was just like.
So they really just pick and choose who they wanted or who they felt they really needed at the time.
I mean, they drafted players, so they're not gonna. You know what I'm saying? But not to say like I outshine them or anything, but it was I feel like it was basically the same. Like no one really like was bad nor good. No one was like you couldn't say like that person shouldn't be here at all. Like it was nothing like that. So I feel like
so it was more about they had already picked up enough people probably.
Yeah, I mean it was, and then they were saying like it was coming off of COVID and stuff, and they had like 2 players right like during OTAs get hurt, so they canceled the whole OTAs and everything. So I don't know. I feel like it was just like a short amount of time. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I'm thankful for the opportunity and stuff. So it was cool. Yeah.
So. Since you got the chance to do that and stuff like that, what would that make you do next? It made you decide that you were going to go to a different sort of league or something?
Yeah, so no, then after that, I ended up feeling like, I could wait and just see what happens and like try to like see if they hit me back or you know what I'm saying, or something. Or I can go play now and get some film, you know what I'm saying? It's been a year and just show, you know what I'm saying?
And just show them what you can do and stuff like that. Kind of like how people do with basketball. They go do the European League, show them their thing, and then come back and do their thing.
You put a 40 in the Euro League, okay, they're gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
If they told us to play like 1 game for like 70, they say, okay.
Yeah, we're going to bring them over.
Exactly, for sure.
They even did it to people in street ball. They like, man, it's time to come to the NBA. Right for Austin. You know what I'm saying? They give everybody their chance. So then, how you feel about where you playing now? Do you enjoy it? Do you like the experience, the traveling? Because I know it's a little bit more distant than playing around here.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I mean, it's cool traveling and getting to see like a different country. Obviously it's right north of us, and nothing crazy, but like still, it's like I've never been to another country at all. It's my first time, so like getting to see like Vancouver, Toronto, Montreal. All those places.
You enjoy the people, or you enjoy the scenery more? What do you enjoy the best?
I mean, I think the scenery for sure. Like they have a lot of mountains and stuff, especially in Vancouver. It's cool. Like, have you ever been to Seattle? Or you seen like Seattle?
I've been close to Seattle and stuff like that. I've been like Oregon, California.
Yeah, exactly. So like just the whole nature of like that area is nice and
it's way more vibrant and fun and stuff like that. I bet Toronto's lit too, because that's like a well-known city and stuff.
No, for sure. It's right above New York, so it's gonna be like kind of like New York for real.
Cracking probably, and it's long. I feel like Toronto pretty big. So when you got up there, did you feel like the competition was a little bit deeper up there, or do you feel like it wasn't as bad as when you went to school around here?
I feel like there's good competition for sure. Like you see players, you know what I'm saying? Like,
other people that's trying to do the exact same thing.
You see players that came from the league back to the you know what I'm saying, or in the CFL for a little bit, and they're probably gonna try to go back to, you know what I'm saying? You see that all the time too. So like,
so you get more connections and hearing a lot more from more people. You got more people to get advice and trade advice with.
One of my roommate, he played for the Packers the year before. He was on practice squad Packers. That's tough. He played the same position as me, so we were together every day practicing and just like talking about like what I need to do, but you know what I'm saying, what he needs to do, just talking, and you know what I'm saying. So like,
iron sharpen iron.
Exactly.
You guys helping each other build up and stuff like that.
Right.
Oh God. So you played a full year now over there, or is this like just mid season?
Yeah, I played a full year.
Full year.
Yeah.
So would you say your season went well this year? Would you say you guys did like?
No, we started off strong for a minute. Like we started off like we were like, I want to say ranked number 2 or 3, like in the whole, like, you know what I'm saying, the league. Not the league's big or anything, but we were.
How many teams would you say is in the?
9.
What league is it once again? So they know
CFL, Canadian Football League.
Yeah. So there's only 9 teams in the league.
Yep.
Would you say? Oh yeah, I guess that's a good number and stuff like that. How many games would y'all get a year? Like
18.
18. Oh yeah, that ain't bad. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. What days did y'all play so everybody knows and stuff like that?
I want to say Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays.
Is there a specific place that they can watch it on and stuff like that? To tune in?
ESPN2 sometimes. I'm not sure
ESPN2.
exactly every, but I know ESPN2.
You have to post it so we all know and stuff like that.
Yeah,
We can
for
get
sure,
it
for
around
sure.
and stuff like that. So you guys started off strong this year, and then towards the year, you said the team started.
Yeah, we just lost some big games. Like we were in big games. And it was like, you know what I'm saying, like real like momentum shifting. Like it was like if we win these games, we like feeling like we're on top of the world. We lose these games, we're like going down the wrong direction. And then we just lost like 4 games in a row and just didn't. You know what I'm saying? Some people got some key injuries. Like one of our best players, I would say he was our best player last year. He broke his hand, our receiver. So that kind of.
I definitely put a damper on shit, especially if you're a receiver. I mean, you're picking up the most yards.
Exactly. So, and it's a passing league, the CFL. So he was going crazy, and he got hurt for a couple games, and just we had some key injuries out on our team. So just.
So then, my assumption here is that you probably gonna play for another year or so. After that, what's your move? You got a specific team that you would like to play for, or anything like that, or you just taking it by year?
I'm gonna play one more year. I'm about to go back actually soon, and I don't know. I gotta make my next move, my best move. I don't really know what's gonna happen exactly. We're gonna see what's gonna happen.
I was about to say, I know you a strategist out here, so you probably gonna have a good, you know what I'm saying, good plan. Bro done put me on more books than anybody right now. He pretty good at all this intelligence stuff. I ain't gonna lie. With that being said, like that, he said he's gonna make his next move his best move, so we're gonna try to do the same thing. We're probably gonna cut it a little bit short right here. Bro said he had to be in and out pretty quick. I do appreciate you coming.
Sure.
Much love and stuff like that. Respect, buddy. KiAnte Hardin plays for the CFL. Been doing this thing for a long time. You can go check out any of his highlights. I'm pretty sure you can check out all his highlights from Minnesota to Pitt to right now probably and stuff like that. So please go look into that. You got any social medias or anything you want?
Yeah, at KHard7 on Twitter and Instagram. I think it's just my name with a 3 maybe at the end.
Okay. Go follow that. Please like, subscribe, and share. If you love your mama, please like, subscribe, and share. Appreciate the views. Continue to fuck with me. Holler at your boy.